shit. Holy fucking demon shit. We already saw a bunch of new ones in the teaser, but now we've got even more to see, and they look so fucking awesome. Ghoul-like imp? Does this mean we're getting both the old school and the new imp designs? This time with luscious hair? The old school looking imp seems to have a different attack style too. They also seem tougher to kill and overall stronger. Like breaking through a thick wall stronger. Interesting.
Block enemies to conquer. This is a
Whoa, is that a 40k soul grinder? Or maybe a... No. Is that a fucking Strogg? Martin, you son of a... It looks like a Doom Hunter, but now with legs. It have a Belcher cannon thing on its shoulder, a big-ass cannon on its right arm, and it spit acid slime. The Dark Ages is going full arcade shooter projectile mayhem, and I'm here for it.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
Holy shit. Is that a Visago? If it's not, maybe it's a Cyber Demon or something in that range? Those wings make me hope it flies around a bit. That would be awesome. It appears to have a dual something gun mounted on its left arm and looks significantly more robotic than the Visago. If it's a Visago, it'll probably shoot projectiles that burn and linger on the ground for a while.
You're gonna stand and fight.
Death Knight with throwing axes. Yep. I think we saw what? 2 Death Knight variants. One seems similar to the versions from 2016 in Eternal, and the other looks more like an heavily armored Dread Knight like big guy.
See how these medieval mechanics synergize with the...
A bunch of foot soldier demons. Most of them look similar to ones we've seen in previous games, but now that's a lot of demons. I feel like we're getting back to the classic Doom level of enemy hordes, and that's something I really missed in 2016 in Eternal. Just massive waves of dumb demons you can mow down for fun.
Done features either. They have a full suite of abilities.
Look at that mini-boss. From earlier footage, it seems like we are also going to see its little babies. Those are similar to flying arachnids, which might be related to the Arachnotron and Spider Mastermind, but like a different species. If demon types can even be called species. This time though, this mini-boss doesn't look like it's a giant brain. It fires those blue projectiles and who knows what it's doing with those tentacles. We'll see.
Box full of war and...
The old Lost Soul design is back! They still appear to be dashing, but it's unclear whether they were killed by your block or if they're going full kamikaze like in 2016.
Or even a Doom...
A fucking Ghost Revenant. Hell yeah! We got a glimpse of this new Revenant-like design in the teaser, but now it seems they will have new powers, or there will be new versions, which is surprising since the Revenant never had alternate versions in previous games. It fires those projectiles which, if we follow the Revenant pattern, are probably missiles. It also appears to be holding a scepter, which is intriguing since we've never seen a Revenant wield a handheld weapon before. At first, I was tempted to call it an invisible Revenant, but it doesn't seem transparent enough to fit that description. Instead, it resembles the spirit from the Ancient Gods, Part 1.
Your power is coveted by your enemies, and...
Evil Con Maker? Maybe? Yeah, sure, why not?
Allies. With the Slayer...
Jabba the Maker. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm both confused and intrigued.
Narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring...
Girl! It's a girl! Nah.
What? Is that thing? It looks like an, armored gorilla. Demon? With a sword? Can't see shit. Syrian Wearable Rider. Thanks to you guys, I can't unsee it.
Sounds like it's time for Plan B.
Okay, we got more gameplay footage of this guy, but I'm a little unsure about it. The mount didn't seem to move much. At all. Hell, most of the monsters felt really static, except maybe the Death Knight. I don't know how close this footage is to the final version, but we'll see. Fingers crossed they don't just stand there waiting for you to ram into them. I'd love to see the beast actually move around a bit, not just a static mount that does nothing.
That.
But seriously, we didn't see any Pinky, so if that Syrian werebull isn't one, maybe we're in for a big surprise reveal.
And the shield saw.
This guy? I don't know. I've seen people saying it might be a Marauder-type enemy, but if that's the case, it hasn't learned its annoying habit of dodging all your fucking attacks yet. It could be some kind of different Death Knight or Baron. Maybe. And finally, we have the Mancubus and Arachnotron making their return. The Mancubus doesn't seem to have changed much, except it appears to be closer to the original in terms of behavior. The Arachnotron, on the other hand, now looks like a giant brain with crab legs. It now can throw scattered mines, and its minigun mounted on top looks far more dangerous, likely forcing you to block or stay out of its line of sight. Who knows? Maybe they'll introduce variations of it with different weapons. And I'm sure there's more we haven't seen yet. We didn't get to see any Archfiles, Pain Elementals, or Cacodemons. We also didn't see much in the way of flying demons or different types of titans, so there's a good chance we'll get more of those. Plus, Doomguy will be back underwater, so maybe this time we'll actually encounter enemies in those sections. Who knows? And it's been confirmed that this title won't have any multiplayer aspects, which means the entire team was focused on the single-player campaign. That's really promising. So yeah, are you hyped? I'm hyped. Not 2016 level hyped, but I'm hyped. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what those bastards have in store for us next.